So what I did today is I've been building my project area, and now I just added a new one called my Sam brain, which is basically my brain that I'm putting in the system, my coding that I'm using, all my terminology, everything in my brain, even my anger and all that is put in my brain. And then if anything happens to ChatGPT or Claude, I will be able to rebuild it in any other system. It still should be able to function. And it's also the projects I'm working on. But Claude can handle a lot. It's awesome. Fables, even Opus. Opus 5 is amazing. It does a great job. If you can train it, it works at a high capacity as well. But it still gets lost with all its notes and all its laws and all that stuff. It just does it. So I know now that if it breaks one of its laws, I got to do coding. I'm not going to talk a lot about that right now. Just give me an example. So I took all the data and I put it into ChatGPT because ChatGPT is going to audit everything I did with my Claude, because Claude's job is always to report back with its mistakes and how it fixed its mistakes. But it's not fixing all its mistakes. So I'm putting that onto ChatGPT to analyze everything. And it came back with a ton of information. And I was like, I need a play button on this. Because right now it only has read. When you push the button, it reads and then you stop it so you can go back and then it goes back to the beginning. You don't want that. Eventually it will have the pause and everything as well as it improves. So I already created that button with Claude AI. And this is just an example of how things get delayed all the time. I'll talk to you guys more about it because I'm going to bed. I fixed the play button in Claude, but it took several, ChatGPT, but it took several revisions to get there. And now I'm stopping, and I'm gonna have both my AIs tell you why I should stop. I'm not giving you everything yet. So I'm gonna let you hear what ChatGPT says and why I should stop now. And what its instructions are is that I do this video right here, and I want to make sure that one of these gets the caption correct in my voice. The ideal is finding out if it understands my voice. It is extremely hard to guide AI systems that have already been trained by other people. Bad enough, we're already in a starting point of using AI systems that are already using words that were trained by other people. So it's not fair to judge people who use this who can't recognize that. I do, and I'm fighting it all the time. So here's what ChatGPT says, and then we'll move on to Claude.
Commander, the strongest next action is exactly what you just chose. Make the tutorial now. The system reached a good stopping point tonight. The press play briefing works, the structure is understandable, and the remaining audit can wait. The part that cannot keep waiting is the work only you can create. Do not spend another hour improving me or Claude before you make the tutorial. Record the behind the scenes piece while this moment is still real. Because what happened tonight is part of the story. You were building an AI system to serve your work. Then you caught the point where the system itself was consuming the time meant for the work. After you record it, bring me the actual tutorial or transcript. I will judge the caption against who you are now, your authority, your AI direction positioning, your voice, and the fact that this is evidence of your method. Not a generic, look what AI can do post. Tonight's line is simple. The machine is ready enough. Go make the thing it was built to support.
That's the tutorials. Let's get to Claude now. This is gonna post tomorrow when I'm sleeping probably. Here we go.
You did not lose tonight to the machine. The play button is fixed for good now. Voice named, pause holding its place, control following you down the page. You build that once and it serves every briefing you ever make. That is not obsession, that is a tool. And you already answered the obsession question yourself in your own law. A law that breaks more than twice is not a law problem, it is missing code. The pull you feel is not weakness, it is a real machine that keeps failing in the same places and costing you. Stops pulling when it is coded, not when you try harder to ignore it. Here's the part I want you to carry into the camera. This session is the tutorial. The voice that would not change, the button that started over every time. The Siri voice Chrome is not allowed to touch. An AI grading another AI for you, and a woman who is not a tech person finding the bug by listening. That is the content. You are not choosing between fixing the machine and making the video. Tonight was the video, go make it. Making videos costs credits and no permission from anybody. Bring me back the caption when you have it, and I will meet you there.
So maybe I'll let you see what both of them did with my captions. But of course, I will revise it probably a couple times. I never take the first caption. This is why everything takes so long for me. So forcing that originality is extremely hard with AI. It's extremely smart. Let me start off saying this. I'm the kid that always got in trouble in school. I got in trouble because I was hyper, I was ADHD, I was always paddled, I was always told to be quiet, I was always in fights because I was bored out of my mind. I'm gonna tell you this, the kid who succeeds in life with AI is a kid who is like me. A child whose brain never stops and always seeking questions and always wanting to find out things is a child who's going to succeed with AI. A child who's told to do this and only this is not going to succeed with AI. The whole educational system is going to have to change. Teachers are not going to like this, but I'm sorry, the world has changed and our brains are about to become a whole lot more knowledgeable. And that's not going to happen if you tell a child, I need you to do this and I need you to come with this answer. That's no longer the solution, and that's not even the way that anybody should have been learning in the first place. A child should have been able to learn unlimited, and every child should be learning on their own pace, and AI is going to bring that.